I'm Badge.
And I'm Band-Aid.
And we are
Backroads Bound.
Today we're going to go out and ride a spot called Old Bucktown Road into Nimblewill Gap. It's located in northeastern Gilmer County outside of LJ, Georgia. It's a great little road. It's got a lot of washes, a lot of ruts. So we're going to see what we can't get into.
When it's raining, a lot of mud.
A lot of mud. But we were talking the other day, and Band-Aid and I enjoy the outdoors, obviously. Despite just the hunting and fishing, which we both love to do, we also enjoy gold panning and rock hounding.
Finding treasures.
Finding treasures. So when you add the adventure and exploration side to it, we thought that maybe through our videos we'd start a little treasure hunt. And what we thought we'd do is when we'd go out for our rides on some of these trails, we decided we would hide a duck, and that whoever found the duck and notified us about it, they would win
a treasure
related to overlanding, whatever that may be. And it would change periodically. And we'll open it up to anybody who watches the show. You don't have to be a subscriber, but we would appreciate if you would like and subscribe.
You definitely want to subscribe, because if this thing gets going, you don't want to miss an episode.
That is true.
Yes.
And if it goes really good, who knows what treasures we may be able to give away in the future.
That's true.
But that's a big part of something that we enjoy, and I think if we were already retired and had the available funds to do it, we would be treasure hunting one way or the other full time.
In our Gladiator, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's open to those who may not drive Jeeps, although, that's our preference.
Yeah, we are partial. We
Yeah.
love you all, but we are partial.
So we're going to get out of here in a few minutes. We're waiting on a friend of ours who's coming in his Wrangler. As we said, it's always better to go out riding trails in a group. It's safer anyway. As for what we've been doing lately, we have made a couple of changes to the bed of the Gladiator. We installed the Putco Molly panels, and we installed the Mopar trail rails. Thought about recording it, but
You didn't want to hear all that language.
So yeah, basically I can turn a 30-minute install into like a 2-hour process, and during that period I'm usually getting fussed at until I just get out of the way and let her do it. So I saved y'all from having to watch that. You're welcome.
All right, y'all follow us. We're fixing to have some fun.
See you there. So we're about to turn off of Roy Road onto Stover Trail, and Stover Trail will lead you to the Old Bucktown. It's going to turn from pavement to a little bit of dirt road, and
And then a lot of dirt road.
we're going to pull into the old Mooney's Country Store parking lot and throw the top back. And
I think they're closed now.
yeah, they may be. Bless his heart, it's been here a long time. But on the ride out this morning, I was drinking a new coffee that I ordered from Got Your Six Coffee, who's not obviously sponsoring this or didn't pay for anything.
We wanted to start out with some maple bourbon this morning.
It's a maple bourbon blend, and it's been delicious. But the reason that we like the company and what it stands for is they are a veteran-owned. They sponsor and promote veterans, as well as
First responders.
law enforcement,
Yeah.
first responders, medical personnel. Obviously, that fits right in with what we do and what we believe. And so
And did I mention they have a maple bourbon thing?
so we're trying their coffee this morning, and we both like it. It's been delicious.
Yes,
So
it has.
if you get a chance, try it out. Otherwise, we're gonna get ready to hit the dirt.
See ya. 50 feet off the pavement, and he took a wrong turn. He's blaming it on the bourbon.
It's the maple bourbon coffee, I assure you. I don't know. I was paying too much attention to what she was doing with the camera, I think. Okay, now that we're back on the correct road. These things happen when you're out riding.
And you've had too much bourbon.
So as you can see, not too long after you hit dirt, it's washed. It's washed so bad through here.
Or good.
Oh, good, yeah. Looking for a reason to run your Jeep in a hole. There's a couple of spots where you'll be off camber.
So we discovered there was a good bit of deadfall in the area, but fortunately most had already been cleaned up from the roadways. As for the ruts, well, the amount of rain we'd had in the area recently had made them pretty deep. Although on this trip it hadn't rained for about a week, and so it was easy to traverse. If it had been a little slicker, you might have had to throw it in a four-wheel drive a little more.
Don't let him fool you. He put it in four-wheel drive just because he could.
Well, you know, when you got it, flaunt it.
Oh! Shoot, is he okay? Oh no.
So as it turns out, the rider who was accidentally knocked off his bike was okay. I helped him stand the bike back up. The third rider in line, unfortunately, said he was looking down and hadn't noticed the first two had stopped to talk to us. They were finding out about the trail conditions further down.
So always remember, when you're this remote, medical care can be a good ways out. So be cautious, and y'all stay safe out there. So, although the Jeep makes it look easy, I mean like really easy, even if you're not really experienced behind the wheel. But yeah, I don't know if this is doing it justice, but this is pretty rough and bouncy. Yeah, definitely a case of whiplash if you're not careful. Okay, everybody, pay close attention to this area.
So, where else would you find a treasure duck but by water? Or when you're out riding dirt roads, a mud puddle? This is where I'm going to hide the duck. I will let you know that we will never put it in a place that is inherently dangerous for somebody to get to, not knowingly anyhow. We will never put it on private property. In this case, it's probably going to be within 5 yards of the roadway, this area somewhere. Remember that people and vehicles are similar in the idea that we all have different capabilities. So what I'm saying is we're not going to be responsible if you try to come up here in your Toyota Corolla to find a duck and you tear the bottom out of it. So just be careful. This is for fun. Enjoy it. We hope that if you're traveling with little ones, that they're looking for the spot and that they're excited by the idea. And we just really wanted to do something a little different and make it enjoyable for everybody. Like I said, when you find the duck, it will have our webpage on it. It will say backroadsbound.com, and you can contact us through our socials. Send us a photo of you and the duck. The duck will be numbered. Send us a picture of the bottom of it with that number, and we will let you know what treasure you have won or found as it is. So please be careful. Don't hurt yourself or your vehicle. And let's see how many ducks we get to hide over the coming videos. Till
Yes.
then, take care.
Treasure hunt at your own risk. All right, so this is a good 360 of the treasure area.
So as you cross over the top of the mountain, Old Bucktown Road turns into Nimblewill Gap. Road conditions change too. It goes from rough and rocky to more of just a gravel road. It's still a beautiful ride. And as you get to the bottom of the mountain along the creek, you'll find a lot of spots where folks are doing primitive camping. Something we're hoping to come back and be able to do as soon as we get the rack and tent on the back of the Gladiator and our build's a little closer to being complete.
We've got an iCamper on the way and can't wait.
It's so cool to find a nugget here. It's hard to know. So as we like to say, we made it back to our favorite dirt road.
The one, the one that leads to home.
Yeah, that's the one.
Today we're probably a little shaken, stirred, might have minor whiplash.
Bucktown was a lot
Woo.
rougher than we would have thought.
Bumpy.
I mean, and I would say if you're gonna go ride it, definitely air down. We didn't, because we haven't bought a means to air up for this rig yet. So it is what it is. If we were to do a scale rating based on our rig and our capabilities, 1 to 5, I would say it's solid 2.5 to 3, just in terms of how fun and rough it was.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, and don't forget, mention again our treasure duck. That was so exciting. I can't wait to find out who finds the duck and gets the treasure.
She's as excited about someone looking for it and finding it as she was about hiding it.
We passed some people on the trail, and I was like, oh, I know something you don't know.
So as always, we hope you'll like, subscribe, follow us. We hope to see you next time. Until then, stay safe
Stay well
and stay tuned.
for more Backroads Bound.
Bye, y'all.